They go for the Leshrac themselves. Okay. That is a hero that can kill Tidehunter. It's a hero that peels off the refraction charges of TA. You can kill people through the Pugna Decrepify. It's all magic damage, pure damage.
Oh, but the other facets are kind of bad. The chainmail one is atrociously bad.
Well, the chainmail one might be better than you think, and the reason it's bad is that you don't have expanded armature.
It's not, though. Kaori looks to be dead. Boom. Trying to get some sort of a trade going. Yamich in the area. Flare not going to be enough, though. Is leading the way. Okay, gets off the cogs in time.
Just needs to stand right here, and then the knockback, and
ping pong. Boom. Gets to level 6 now. Is mid-1 making his way over, trying to get through these refraction charges of Yatoro. But has that meld again. Now the Burrow Strike onto Yamich. Looks like they will get that kill. So good rotation coming out from the side of Spirit.
Yeah, it's important that Laurel insta-TPs, otherwise they lose their TA and the tower. Yeah, goes the right way to avoid trouble. Mid-1 might still go for a dive on Yatoro, though. If he finds him, oh, this is dirty.
Panto in the area.
Just so unexpected. He can wait for him to fight. Okay,
they're going to go for Panto first. Nether Ward is placed. They will take it out quite quickly.
Huh.
But yeah, Yatoro lives through the day.
I love that. I feel like you could have opened on the TA there as left.
As Collapse getting relatively low against Ghost.
Well, the bear can actually deal damage now.
Yeah,
only 2 points in Kraken.
He just blinks in with the Pulse Nova and Diabolic Edict. Easy kill. This will be turned into a tier 1 tower in favor of MOUZ. And boom, speaking of Diffusal Blades, uses it onto Panto, or he decrepifies himself as Laurel with the Epi combo. Looks like Kaori is the one to fall. Boom, drains some more mana from Laurel.
This feels like such a strong timing for MOUZ overall, though. The bear with the Diffusal plus Phase Boost and the Lesh with Blink. Might want to just run at some more towers. They're going to find Rue again.
Yeah, well, Rue at the very least forces Yamish to pick up the haste rune. That would have been quite deadly onto mid-1. And will tick away eventually, but takes a bit of time. And no haste rune for mid-1.
Looking at
dominating right now.
You kind of can really run the show here. Top tower gets denied. That's 2 towers down. The mid tower's almost down as well. That would be 3 towers in 13 minutes, but that's a big one.
Yes, mid-1 dying is huge. And Collapse no longer with the Ravage, but well worth it. And now they're going to get some stun locking onto Laurel. So some sort of a trade is what MOUZ is looking for, but the Burrow Strike to the other side, but he was already ensnared by the bear. So
that was
down goes the mid laner.
He needed that hit to be a root. Wow. That was pretty lucky for Ghost. If that is not an entangle on the one swing he gets in, I think Laurel makes it out there.
Collapse getting burned of all his mana. Diffusal Blades galore for MOUZ. Ghost keeping the pressure on at all times.
Now he's going for Mjolnir, so wow, that's...
you have a stroke?
Yeah, a mini stroke there. Yeah, oh, that was...
Collapse in his triangle. How dare he be in this area? MOUZ taking advantage. 3K lead.
Yep. Just gotta keep going, you know? They also get both wisdoms here.
Players these days put me to shame, Cinderin, I have to admit. But
you always have the sub-tick to blame, though. It's all good.
I'm talking about versus how I used to be. But yeah, now it's a disaster. Epicenter is coming. Lots of damage from MOUZ instead, though. Nice save on the Sand King, but he's dead anyway. Laurel, Dunzo, Rue ticking out. Boom, we'll finish the job, and here comes Ghost making his way over. Yatoro's who they really want. Mid-1 was what Yatoro's chasing, but he's not going to find it. Meld Strike again. Kaori's going to survive through it. Now the Swashbuckle draining all the mana. The big shield crash to follow from Boom. Double kill for him. And Collapse will be the last to fall in this engagement. A huge teamfight victory for MOUZ.
Just crucial there that they get the blink out of Disruption onto the Lesh.
MOUZ looking for a jump. Collapse the same, though. Ghost continuing to scout with that bear. This is a stalemate. Yeah, the Yamich misses the ult. There's the Epicenter Burrow Strike combination from Laurel. Another disruption to save the teammate for the time being. gets punched into the air, and Boom is dead right off the bat. A big Ravage coming out. Ghost getting applied some pressure from Yatoro. Good TP cancellation. That's 2 dead already for MOUZ, as that will open up Tormentor for Spirit.
That's exactly what they were hoping for. They have a 5-on-4 situation. Now the ultis are ready on the Dire, but oh, they might not expect this flank. Yamich.
Laurel,
he saw him.
Nice cancel with Yamich hook shot. Laurel now in trouble. Big swashbuckle. Snowball will save him temporarily, but that's into the arms of mid one with the BKB. Down goes Laurel.
This should be a Roche for Radiant now.
It should.
No Sand King, no fun.
Ghost will lead the way with that bear with the Aghanim Scepter collapse. Going inside the pit. Now the bear versus Tidebound.
He's gonna lose all his mana, surely.
He will. The bear's gonna die once. Oh, and actually Collapse is all alone in the pit. Gets the Ravage off as well. Collapse will take the Aegis in turn, and Boom dies shortly after along with mid one. Team Spirit, what the hell was that?
How does Spirit do this
The
over and
triple
over
kill
in their
for
games?
Panto. My goodness. They are the gods of Roche Pit.
Oh yeah, you can put them in stash.
Why is that?
You can do that when you're dead on your hero as well, right? You can put anything in stash, including wards. And then you can...
Oh, mid one with a beautiful split earth onto 2. Yatoro.
No Aegis on him.
He does not have the Aegis, you're right. It's Collapse, so 2 kills very quickly for MOUZ.
This game is super unpredictable.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, he missed 2. He was doing so well. We were this close to greatness. Laurel, big damage actually. He almost died.
Yeah. But running out of steam is Kaori. Burrow strike and an
It's gonna cost him.
It will. Mid one jumps in with the BKB, getting some collateral action. Will immediately TP out. So gets the more valuable kill of the 2.
To threaten mid with smoke coverage behind from 2. Well, I say 2 supports. Tide kind of is a support.
Collapse wants some of this. He'll pick out a courier as Yamich gets 2 stuck inside the cogs with their beautiful... Oh, okay. Never mind. Boom stuck in the cogs now himself, but gets off the swashbuckle, and Yatoro's time has ended. And again, the Aegis is on this Tide, and Collapse, well, looks like he will actually use the Aegis, or they can just wait it out. They're not going to time it. They should have enough to take him out again. Has the Ravage, but there's almost no way he's going to use it. Activates the Kraken Shell. It matters not. A MOUZ getting back this lead with all these aggressive plays. Oh, yeah.
Added benefit against Tusk. Fly out of ice shards. It's nice.
True. Hook shot.
And Panto's gone. And Panto's dead.
That'll be an actual easy kill, but the bigger kill is what they're going to focus on. Snowball's going to save the TA for now. So Panto, they will finish off as Ghost actually forces the Snowball back to the south. And here comes the big Ravage from Collapse. But look at the epicenter damage. It's not enough to save Yatoro as Laura with a BKB mitigating so much damage. A nice save from Kaori as the Lesh will continue to reign free for now, but the stun lock is there. He does actually survive long enough to do enough damage to get a full team wipe onto Team Spirit.
You just have games where it feels like everything goes wrong. That's unfortunately one of those really for him where wrong place, wrong time on the map, item timings have been a little bit off, and everything just compounds.
Whoa.
And again,
wrong place, wrong time for Yatoro.
It was like 0.1 second to going through the gate. You just have these games where you just throw your hands in the air and you're like, I mean, whatever.
Well, that's not true. One thing did go right. The Roche. Yeah, 3 and 6 for Yatoro, not a usual stat line we see. 60 seconds on the deck. Ghost can reign supreme. He actually has a disperser now, so he can dispel the Decrepify anytime he wants.
They have 2 siege creeps here. Spirit has to get rid of these if they want to defend anything. Oh, Laurel losing his entire mana.
Laurel has to use his BKB. Continuing on, they have the vision. Rocket players continue. We'll be able to slither back to base as mid one coming in to try to finish the job. And they actually do kill off the Tide. Collapse, dead in base. Only 3 members up for Spirit. Bear still alive, and they're actually going to go for tier 4s. Actually, this mid-rax will fall as well, as mid 1 making some space for the creeps to catch up.
Watching London is so silly.
Down.
His heroes in the
Collapse flies back. There's the Laurel initiation. with the epicenter. They have the Ravage at the ready, but this is just so much damage. Buybacks galore, but Boom doing a great job of creating space. Collapse again has the Ravage, but just can't find an opportunity to use it, as they will call GG, conceding game number 1 to MOUZ.
As the dust settles, Lone Druid almost made it to the Dire base with his hero. Of course, he was just chilling in the triangle while they were winning the game with the bear, one of the heroes ever in Dota.
Templar Assassin,
Yeah, that's
with
what
Deso,
Syndrome was
with the
talking
Tidehunter
about,
as well, lowering the armor with the Sanking as well. You have more than enough damage to bring him down. It's just that the fights that they've been playing multiple times, it's been meta, where you, like, this is also like relatively good blade mail game, but Queen of Pain carry kind of tends to go for like Falcon Blade, Maelstrom / Mjolnir.
No, I just meant in general. Sorry, I didn't mean for this game specifically.
Yeah, you can play Sniper safe lane, but it's a bit awkward. I think the hero...
What makes it awkward?
Oh, hang on. Huskar in trouble. Fairy Fire.
Yep, Root with the nice ice shards, and the last right click from Laurel is successful. The dive. There's enough dot damage to kill off Root. As Kaori will live through the day, and he'll be the recipient of this solo XP that mid one would desperately want.
In turn, MOUZ expect this move, and therefore Huskar isn't even present. So he is just going to jungle, and the 2 supports will take care of business. And then that leaves Ghost versus Collapse in the most nothing burger of a lane, tied against TA.
Yeah,
Gives you everything if they're on the same team.
But Laurel picks up the haste, gets an easy kill off the back of that.
Oh, he might just use it too.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for mid one. Assassination is enough. Double kill for Laurel. And mid one's game has just become very hard. MOUZ thought they had a bit of a switch up.
Oh, they better get their wisdom or they're in trouble. Boom is level 4 against 6 on WAP.
Yep, Yatoro, he gets bashed. He's going to stand his ground, though, because why not? He's got the Sonic Wave. We'll be going for that Wisdom Shrine. Meanwhile, a little fight with the supports is occurring. Root will die off, but Yatoro does get the Shrine of Wisdom. So 2 kills traded for the Shrine. Bit jarring.
We've also had Anime Dragon Knight. We've had a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Bottom lane. Good shards onto TA.
Yep.
I think Ghost will play his way out of this. Maybe. They have Ravage.
They might have to use
Sniper's here. He's not playing.
Assassination set up with the Ravage. And Anchor Smash to finish the job. Collapse gets credit for that one. And Spirit just rolling their way through this game number 2 so far. I mean, Boom, still level 5 on the Slardar. Kaori, level 4. Farm and XP disadvantage for MOUZ.
Toro solos Boom.
Yeah. Well, that's the Sonic Wave for you. Kaori, easy kill. And this is turning into a good old-fashioned stomp.
Yeah.
And of course, that pure damage against mid 1, very valuable with that Berserker's blood. Yatoro. Be spotted, life break upon him. There's the silence with the inner fire, and it's enough. Big kill for MOUZ. They need more of that.
That maybe that would be enough in a lot of matchups that, you know, Huskar used to not even have a silence, right?
No, it was a disarm.
But
Boom, spotted out, locked in shards. Yatoro is gonna come. Wanted to finish it off, but Panto will be there first.
Tag team with Jakiro is funny.
That's true, actually. I didn't think about that.
Guess he rushed Pike because of the threat of Clockwork primarily. A lot of the time mid-snipers would go Maelstrom first, but he opted the more defensive and slower farming route.
Initiation starts out. There's the hook shot and the life break on the same target, but the Sonic Wave deletes mid 1. Pure damage, very valuable against that hero. 1 for 1, but that's core for support as the Dagon takes out Boom as well. So 2 cores dead for MOUZ as they continue to bleed. They get back to base. No more casualties, but Tier 2 tower.
Maybe you want to count the tower as a casualty, then there will be 1 more. I also think, you know, mixing certain flavors would be interesting, but disgusting.
Yeah, until you find the right combination.
Yeah.
Like peanut butter and jelly. Collapse. Yeah. Oh boy. That's the anchor on top of Ghost, and he is going to be dead. Another big kill for Spirit. And now MOUZ, these deaths are starting to mount up.
And lest we forget, in this tournament so far, Slardar, 10 games, 80% win rate. This is not looking like one of them, the wins that is. Especially as he's individually now being hounded by Yatoro.
Yes, he is. Will try to fight his way out of it. Big Sonic Wave, not quite enough.
We'll keep him alive.
Iori with the Glimmer. Going in for the crush, reinitiating onto Yatoro. Where's the follow-up? Oh, there's the silence from mid one. That is enough. Cost him a clockwork kill. Yamish, it looks like he went for the Roche play. Good attempt.
Tried to steal it. It was a little bit early. Heading over to bottom. Got eyes on none of them yet. Okay, never mind. They do.
Mid one spotted. They're going to get the Ravage off.
BKB
it's only on the mid one, but if it's a kill, then it's worth. Sonic Wave going through everything. Mid one staying alive with a BKB. Trying to run away, trying to TP away. In fact, he does fall. That was so close.
Not quite. Maybe they could have taken a fight with a timing of just armlet BKB and just running at them with Slardar Blink and a smoke.
Yeah.
Potentially. And now maybe it feels like it's a bit too late, unfortunately for him. Rue will find Yamich, and oh no.
Not going to hit.
Missed it.
No exit strategy for the Clockwork this time around. Try to give the kill to the assassinating Laurel, but Essence Ring comes in handy.
He's going to force Egg here.
Yep, Egg is placed, and now the dive continues. Crush completely misses for Boom, but they do get the kill onto Panto. Harry is a trade, though, as mid one trying to fight his way out of this, but there's nowhere to go. And Spirit, complete domination.
It was a valiant effort on the jump, but I think you have to combine more than just Clock and Slardar on the Sniper. It's not enough. He has Grenade as well as Pike, and obviously a 4-step from his teammate in Panto. So there needs to maybe be a Huskar in there.
Oh boy, Rue. Popping that smoke, they did not have vision for him, and now the pain upon Boom and mid one. Just like that, the fight is over. The fact that that tier 1 mid is still standing, so they have to go this avenue.
Yeah.
Just a killer for MOUZ.
And if you do place it offlane, I think that can be very good if you know your matchup. But if you're picking Slardar and you're putting it in a blind offlane matchup, I just don't think it's a recipe for success.
No,
it's too exploitable.
All right, MOUZ with a likely last-ditch effort. Going to try to contest the old Roche. A nice hook shot. Big damage from Ghost, but it's dodged thanks to the snowball, and now he's leashed on the high ground. Rue's going to be the first to fall, but a big Sonic Wave. The refraction brushes off a little bit of damage, but Ghost does die in the end. Laurel trying to find the distance. Looks like he's fine, and now MOUZ have to try to exit themselves. But the Ravage coming in from Collapse, hitting basically everybody left on the battlefield for MOUZ. Kaori blocked at the exit. He will be the next to fall. Last remaining member is Yamich. That's going to be the death of him. Ultra kill for Yatoro.
He gets some stickers.
Yeah, lots of stickers, emotes, whatever the hell.
The counter won't always be there. It won't always be ready.
Yeah, at some point you have to force the counter.
Yeah, that too.
So Spirit looking to force this game number 3. Looks like an inevitable. I can't even speak right now. Cinderin.
Missed hook.
Have Ice Path now. What can MOUZ do? Collapse with
this
the
is a
in the water?
Okay, he just TP'd right in front of them, but snap blink out.
Yamich attempting to do something instead will die at the base of the fountain. As Laurel, well, he's getting bounced left, right, and center. Do they actually have the damage? Doesn't look like it though. Walrus punches up. Egg about to pop. Good amount of Sunray damage, but the Sonic Wave from the sideline. Yatoro looking to take out Ghost one more time in this game, and no way to get back for Ghost. And the Ravage into the fountain. Still no GG's called for whatever reason. Only NGX knows.
Maybe they think the game isn't good.
And the GG's finally come from mid one. As this game will finally end. Not with a Rampage, though, for Yatoro. An Ultra Kill instead.
But with 2 Beyond Godlikes side by side there, Quap and Sniper. With getting that credit, Spirit look content. Not overly happy, but that was a solid game from them. The strategy really worked out, and it all started in the first 5 minutes. Things going right mid, things going right top, and the support rotations really set the tone.
To be fair, it is quite difficult to play most heroes into a co-op hero lane. That's like a hard cut the lane type scenario.
Yeah.
And they go for Void Spirit. I mean, it's extra jump to catch the Weaver. It definitely does okay against Leshrac. It's very hard for Lesh to ever like run at and, you know, do the Edict 1v1.
Maybe something like Darkseer Spirit Breaker perhaps has a chance, but your Clock Pango will never do well in this lane into Gyro.
6-minute rune. It will be for Rue.
Can't say Rue without Rune.
That.
The other way around.
No, that's true.
Oh, Panto. Gonna...
Diabolic Edict. This facet is so insane. Are we seeing the other one at all these days?
Never. Regardless of role, too.
Yeah.
Even the few instances of 4 Lesh that we see, you still take Misanthropy, so you can run down the 5 in lane as a hero, because it was really something that set him apart from the rest of the hero
I don't
roster.
disagree. I think this one is the same, though. As Astral Step, Yatoro making a very early TP rotation.
Great play call.
Big kill on mid 1.
Yeah. That's not the hero you're expecting to rotate there, but
definitely not.
Anybody joining Void Spirit will be able to kill Lesh at this point in time, and Gyro was the one available, so not a play they thought was coming their way. Collapse again on the receiving end. I mean, this lane is really nasty for Timbersaw. We'll survive this time though, and Kaori,
TP
well,
support. Astral Step from Laurel. Kaori is certainly dead. Rue gets credit for that one. Ghost gets away safely though.
Anna was talking about potential Mage Slayer on Laurel. He has nothing in Quick Buy right now, but I am curious about that idea. I just think if you go Vessel, I don't know if you also get Mage Slayer if that's a bit too much.
Oh boy, that actually is just way too easy. One Nightmare sets up everything. Ice Path, another great tool, as Boom and company still want to fight apparently, and you can see why. Mid 1 just shreds through Panto and Rue, so both supports dead for Spirit. But again, it is at the cost of Ghost before that engagement overall. But at least for MOUZ, they get something out of it. Now Laurel with
get more here. Mid 1 is already in bottom, but Kaori is dead immediately.
Oh yeah. Very, very dead indeed. Collapse. Gone on by Ghost for the time being. Has the defusal, so the mana burn doing quite a bit. Lightning Storm, he pops the Soul Ring to get the Timber chained. Cannot get to the high ground though. Oh my god, he doesn't do it again. That is death for you, Mr. Collapse. Mid 1 gets credit for that from above. Not very often you see double mistake from Collapse. Yeah. Mid 1.
Oh, that's...
It's nightmared up. Rue's not level 6 yet, but it sets up the Aether Remnant from Laurel.
This makes Collapse's death a lot more palatable.
Indeed.
I think. That's shutting down the Lesh. Considering how much work Mid 1 got done in the first game, they're happy to slow him down at every turn. Time for Rune. It will be top, but damage. Time to go back to the fountain.
This is a real feels bad when you try to steal a rune, die for it, and the rune wasn't even there to begin. Roll from Boom. Yatoro going in circles to avoid it. Nicely done. We'll eventually get oh, okay. He's got the moves today. Boom. Does have the Swash at his disposal. Ghost. Okay, he's going to be seen. There's the Nightmare. Swashbuckler, though, and the double shield crash. A lot of damage. Yatoro still staying alive. Meanwhile, Kaori, finally the time-lapse comes out, saving the Weaver, but it's going to be at the cost of 2 members of MOUZ. And Yatoro, which was the prized possession, still up and running.
Spirit are doing a really good job rotating heroes correctly here. Ghost is going to lose that trade to a Jakiro. He's level 6, just like the Jakiro is, and even by burning the mana, you still have to deal with the stick charges plus...
Do you get XP for cogs?
I don't think they give XP. If they do, it's very little. I don't remember that, actually.
Nightmare into the Aether Remnant again. Rue has grip. This is going to drain mana as well, remember.
Yeah.
And with Collapse coming through, this will be a kill onto mid 1 again. And Ghost gets killed by Panto. What?
And Panto gets killed by Ghost.
Kills Swarm easier.
Deals with Swarm, Clock Cogs. I mean, there's a lot of little things that might just compound and make it worth it, but it is definitely not the standard approach.
Yeah, we have a fight brewing. Rue trying to stay alive with the brain sap. It's not enough, though. Boom, again, pursuing Yatoro. Finally, we get the first stun, but there's no follow-up whatsoever.
Oh my god, he died again on
Spirit
Weaver.
shows up in numbers. They kill off Ghost, Kaori as well.
Did he not have mana for ult? He did. He just didn't time-lapse. He didn't even die in a stun. Guess he just underestimated how much damage he was taking. That's
costly. Oh, okay.
Can it? I don't think so.
You might be right, actually. Nightmare setup.
That's that threat of Bane. Is there any follow-up? It's on the way.
Collapse is close. The Fiend's Grip. This is all the time in the world, and that is death number 4 for Ghost.
This is Ghost's worst game of the tournament for sure. He is just in struggle mode. 4 deaths in 14 minutes doesn't sound all that awful, but it is the carry, and it is on Weaver. We are now over 50 CS behind the Gyro. A nice read from Yatoro, but I'm not sure he's going to play his way out of this one.
Yeah, no. Split Earth there, mid 1. We'll be able to snag that kill. So it ends up being a 1-for-1, which favors MOUZ at this point, because Ghost is worth about the same amount as a support with all the deaths that he's racked up. And boom. Trying to set something up onto Panto. A nice ice path with the macro pyre to follow. Kaori is dead. As Panto will be taken out by Boom in turn. The 3 dead for Spirit across the board, but again, Ghost, it just feels like it's collateral damage. Laurel is ticking out to mid 1, who is now out of mana. Collapse. He's going to be out of mana pretty soon, as well as Boom with that Diffusal Blade going to town. We'll continue on. We'll have the Shield Crash and Swashbuckle combo soon. Not needed, though. Mid 1 there to connect again.
So that was a 5 for 3 in total, considering the Weaver kill that we started off with.
But then, I mean, you're getting BKB, though, at some point as well. So I don't know.
It doesn't block Edict.
Wait, isn't it magic?
It's pure.
Oh, you're right, you're right. That is a big kill onto Laurel for Boom, but anytime there's something good going the way of MOUZ, Ghost dies. Seems to be the way of this game number 3. No way to avoid it.
The Lesh BKB comes in. It's going to be completed before the Weaver BKB comes in. So it will find a lot more use.
Toro. He's going to get hook shot damage. He is now getting gone on by Laurel and Yatoro, so death will come. Trying to get to the neutrals. Good attempt, but not to be. Ghost does not die this time. Instead, they clean up Rue. So 1 for 1. And what is Ghost working on right now? So he has Maelstrom, Diffusal. Will be the full Mjolnir before going for the defensive BKB. Lasso initiation onto Yatoro. This would be a huge kill, and they're going to be able to get it quite easily. In fact, the question is how much will it cost them? Quite a bit, it seems. 2 dead, and now Ghost gets Yules up into the Timber Chain. Down he goes, and this is going to be a buyback for mid 1. They have to get something out of this. As mid 1 will have to blink to the right side, and Collapse is getting a bit low, but Boom getting lower as Yamich will join the party, so it turns into a 3 versus 1. So mid 1's buyback ends up netting them a single kill onto Collapse.
Yeah, can't say that's worth it, really.
We'll see how he itemizes. Of course, the BKB is just so crucial, so you just might have to wait. As Smoke. Lasso initiation, but the disarm comes out.
That's a very good
Boom
nightmare.
With the Rolling Thunder onto 2 heroes. Kaori is the first to fall, and now the grip onto the Pango in that Rolling Thunder. Gets the Swashbuckle up. It actually kills off Rue. So more damage coming out, but it will cost him his life eventually. And meanwhile, Collapse taking out mid 1. 4 dead for MOUZ. And now Ghost, left to his own devices, will live through the day.
That's a dieback on mid 1. He's gone for so long.
A delayed dieback, yeah.
6k lead for Spirit.
Yep, with the Aegis intact, 4 minutes. How much damage can they do with this?
Oh, hello.
Yep, goodbye.
Yeah. Well, he can blink.
He's dead. Surely.
Sure about that?
Yes.
You were right. 0.1 second. You knew. Well, he's still not dead, though.
He will die.
Okay.
Mid 1 kills off Panto in the meantime.
You knew.
Oh,
You knew.
That's a big silence, though. The Aghanim Scepter being shown in full force for Laurel. Boom. That's the problem with Pango, is even if you get the shard, you still need to be able to cast it.
Yep. Say the utility of a BKB or a Lotus Orb, like we talked about, against Bane and all this silence. Well, you're not getting either if you're getting caught. Might escape this. Let's see. Quite healthy.
Follow that fiery trail. Collapse. Can't close the distance. Instead, he might be in a bit of peril, although he's going to get aggressive. Gets off the Yules to start things out. Has that Aghanim Scepter. Wants to go to the boom room. Actually getting bounced left and right by Yamich as Ghost is nearby. We'll avoid the explosion, though, as you can see the Clockwork just getting exploded by Collapse. And now they have to stun lock onto the Weaver. Down goes Ghost again. And Boom, in that Rolling Thunder, has to try to roll away. Will do so. But that, I mean, that's a full BKB that is just not able to be used for Ghost.
Yeah.
Panto a little bit too far behind.
Thought maybe Rue was going to blink and go for a grip there and Fog, but I guess Fog being unaccounted for dissuaded him. He's just playing very defensively and just waiting for Pango, it feels like. Just wants to get the full grip on him.
Oh, mid one.
Hello. Immediate blink cancel with the Enfeeble.
Yeah, but the lasso is successful, and the Bane gets forced after the other side, does die. Collapse, trying to get some retribution. Kaori, first to die on the side of MOUZ. Now the stun lock, at least potential onto Collapse. The BKB from Ghost, so he has the time lapse now. He does. Trying to Shikuchi away, back to half HP again, though. Do they have the vision? Aether Remnant does hit, and finally activates as the BKB ends. So 2 dead for MOUZ. This should set up a Roche for Team Spirit. They get the Ice Path, TP cancel again, make it 3 dead. Make it 4 dead.
Yeah.
Leave this one for Yatoro. Triple kill for him, into the pit, Spirit goes, now with firm control of this game.
Radius on your hook and a little bit more.
Which is sad, because I feel like you can make it a lot cooler.
I mean, this was clearly introduced to try to make Clock a core.
Ooh, trying to go for the initiation, but Laurel gets the better of them. Doesn't have any more astral stats, but Kaori taking heavy damage, and there's a Fiend's Grip. On to mid 1.
Kaori's dead too.
Big
His
death.
missile is going to eventually reach him, I think. Unless, can he blink and make it out?
Oh, whoa!
That was very close. That would have been a kill with the damage from just the Whirling Death, I think. Didn't need any follow-up spells, but... It's such a simple talent for a base spell, but on a hero like... It's such a good talent.
Yeah.
To get lower cooldown on the flag. Forcing him in a bit.
Toro kind of in a weird spot. Pops the BKB, forces the time-lapse at a Ghost. This is a trade of double BKB now. Of course, Toro with that second life, though, will stand his ground. I mean, there's 2 minutes left, so you don't have to use it here, but you're gonna force it.
Mid-1. Oh,
and
no,
Toro
that's
does
no
drop,
good.
but mid 1 in a lot of trouble. Puts himself in a horrible spot.
Ooh.
90 seconds dead now, and that's a 5 versus 4 for Spirit.
That could
be able to
have
get the
been really
barracks.
good if he pre-BKB'd on the blink in, but now he might have to use a buyback for this.
Well, he does have buyback now.
But yeah, they're definitely gonna at least try to force out the BKB. Or excuse me, the buyback out of Lesh.
And there's the lasso. Laurel trying to lead the way. That's a lot of damage to Collapse. So successful defense here from MOUZ, but it does cost them the buyback, of course. For mid 1, big hook shot though, but no follow-up onto Yatoro. Just pops the flat cannon and destroys Clockwork. Unfortunate for him as Laurel pops the wand, gets to the high ground. They take out Boom easily. Have that vision advantage as well as mid 1 gets off the Hex, gets off the Split Earth, gets the damage onto Yatoro. Big kill for MOUZ. Looks like that's all they're gonna get.
Yeah, and the problem here for MOUZ is you're getting no collateral at all. Like, you get these long death timers, but you have nowhere to go. There's no Roche, there's no Torm.
And Boom about to hit 25, which would assume the Rolling Thunder cooldown is what he takes.
That's the one thing they got from the buybacks was the XP. But this kill could just be a game ender.
Yeah, that's going to be a dieback. No chance at all. That's a full 2 minutes.
2 minutes, 5v4.
Yatoro comes back up, and they can just go down a lane. Yamak in the meantime.
It's getting burnt to a crisp by the flamethrower.
That is quite a bit of damage, and Yatoro comes in to delete Ghost, so this game might have just ended. They do have 2 buybacks there. Doing the full wraparound. Now the creep's starting to enter their base from the top, so
increasingly obvious.
The game could just end during this fight without them even being in the base itself. They get the lasso. That's a dead Panto to start things out. And they get Yatoro. Okay. Double buyback, though. Laro's getting extremely low. He's going to get ticked out by Boom. Triple kill for Collapso. That's the one hero they could not focus, and he's going to take advantage of it. But Yatoro coming back with that shrine, and that's an ultra kill for Collapse, and that should be the end of the game. Mid one trying his best to delay. Ancient exposed, though. Double buyback from MOUZ, and now it's a 3 versus 5. Yatoro can just rain free onto the barracks. Yamak can only look on because this is the end for MOUZ in this series. Collapse jumping in. The damage from Yatoro just collateral onto Kaori. Dies inside Fountain. Mid one with one last-ditch effort. Has the Aghanim Scepter. Doing a decent amount of work, but it's just too much damage from Spirit as they will take this 2-1.
That was not at all the way I imagined that final fight would pan out. They killed Jakiro and Gyro with the double lasso. Neither got saved by Bane, but they just bite back in return, and it doesn't matter. Just winning on raw number of lives.